Well, BioReconstruct has done it again and given us just a few new aerial views of Universal Epic Universe. We do not have very many aerials this go around, but nonetheless, there are still quite a few new details to go over. Before we get started though, I would like to wish everyone a safe and happy Labor Day, and a huge shout out to all of the men and women who are actively defending or have defended our nation to allow us to watch these updates. Now, let's dive in to this Labor Day special Universal Epic Universe construction update. Starting off quickly, just off of Universal Boulevard at Stella Nova and Terra Luna. New trees have been planted around both resorts. Inside the traffic circle and bordering the Kirkman Road extension at Terra Luna and at Stella Nova, all around the parking lot, small trees have been planted. Moving into the park, during this flyby, we could not spot any changes in the brief moment we saw at the Wizarding World. Next door, at How to Train Your Dragon, we noticed there's a large crane set up in front of Spitfire Grill. This could be for installing new targets and theming elements inside a fire drill with how the crane is positioned. Inside of Dark Universe, work inside of the village continues as scaffolding continues to grow around the main tower of Frankenstein's Manor. We can already see some exterior board being placed on the lower portion of the tower. In the center of Celestial Park, at the middle water feature, the green layer that was being added to the dense foam last time around has been completed. All around this area, we can now see some sort of spots, not only to the green layer, but on the layers on either side. Could this be for mountain points for foliage or some sort of future theming? We will have to keep our eyes out for that. The majority of the progress that we could tell was inside of Super Nintendo World and at the on-site resort, Helios Grand Hotel. Looking first at Super Nintendo World. The entrance courtyard area before entering the portal continues to take shape with several new concrete forms appearing. Inside of the Mushroom Kingdom, Bowser's head has been fully mounted and is now waiting for the shell to be installed. High above Bowser's fortress, the central turret has been topped with the detailed sections we saw staged in a staging area on the ground recently. 2 updates ago, we saw our first main character installed around Yoshi's Adventure, being Toad in the final scene of the ride. This update, a second character has been spotted, which is Yoshi. On the side of Mount Beanpole, Yoshi has been installed at the base of the tree, which will have this little green dinosaur running around the tree base. Behind the Mushroom Kingdom, inside of Donkey Kong Country, the forest that surrounds Minecart Madness has exploded. The trees in this area have all been recently planted, and there are several more trees and what looks like bamboo sections staged behind the tracks. It is hard to tell if these plants are for around the coaster or if they are for the gaps in the walkway inside of this mini land. My guess is that they are for places around the land since the coaster looks nearly completely filled up. More siding on the Bubbly Barrel snack stand has also been installed as well. Scaffolding has also been erected around the plane which houses Funky's Fly-In By gift shop. The largest and most noticeable progress made in this update sits at the base of the Helios Grand Hotel. Helios himself has now been installed at the top of the cascading waterfall that feeds the main show fountain. Now, on either side of Celestial Park sits a large statue of the gods. All around Helios, there are several areas of rock sculpting taking place which are in various states of completion. The bones of these rock formations are cinder blocks, which we can see being covered on several of the formations around the waterfall. On the opposite side of the hotel to Epic Universe is the resort's pool area, which has seen a significant amount of progress as well. The top of the pool bar can be seen on the ground being constructed. which is identical to the method being used at the Donkey Kong Treehouse and for the turret behind the new Wizarding World. Several palm trees have been planted around the entire pool area, along with a fair amount of concrete walkways that are being formed, making their way from the pool towards the hotel. This update was not very long, but any progress being made at Epic Universe is worth sharing. If you enjoyed this update, be sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe so you do not miss the next Universal Epic Universe construction update. Please, everyone, be safe this Labor Day. And until next time, travelers, have a great one.